Morning, everyone. We're hiking up the mountain over to Santo, Tomas, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk a little bit about, today we'll talk about money matters in the Philippines. Of course, that could apply everywhere because it's very similar no matter where you have. It's what you make versus what goes out, what you spend. So, and here in the Philippines, my experience has been that a lot of expats come over and they have the Western mentality, and then people look at you as you're well-to-do here, and which causes you to think, well, I'm well-to-do and I can spend this and that, but you don't understand that money does matter. And now if you've got 5-10 million US dollars, you may not have too much to worry about, but a lot of people come over here retired and they're on a $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 pension, which you can live on and do, well over here. I would say, because that's the other question people always ask me, or I hear online, can I live on 500 in the Philippines? Depends where and how you want to live. But the short answer is definitely. Here in the province where I live in Barotac, Viejo, Iloilo, I would say maybe 75% of the population lives on that. So you're probably not going to have a car. You're probably not going to go to a resort every month, or maybe once a year possibly. So it really depends on the quality of life and what you're used to doing. I mean, if you want to go out and get pizza every week and you want to continue living like you did in your country, well, 500 is really not going to cut it. I think it really starts, if that's your lifestyle, around 1,500 to 2,500 starting point, where you can do that. You can have a fair amount of the Western lifestyle. So that's my opinion there. Same when I lived back in America. Could you live on 1,500, a couple grand a month? Yeah, certainly. But what would be the quality of your life and what would you be doing? That's something else. Now, if you want to run around and go out to eat every night and go shopping every week, a couple times a week in America, you're probably, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 8,000 a month on up. That's the other thing I get over here is people are misunderstood because in America you get paid, 15, 20, 25, 30 bucks an hour and more. Depends on the job that you do. And everybody's like, well, that's, you're rich and that's fantastic money. But over in America, you got to understand, it's like my grocery bill was probably a minimum of $700 to $1,200 high every month. That's just groceries. My fuel bill for gassing up weekly was probably $125, $150 on average, just to get gas every week. So again, that adds up to $500-$600 a month gas bill just for fuel. So even though you're making what appears big money, it's not so much. And so what happens over here is people get over here and they're, 1,000 pesos is like $18. Well, that's not that much in America, but you got to realize you're not in America, and if you're on limited income, you're the only making peso if you make any money over here. So people will get involved and rush into relationships and businesses and purchasing houses, and that's where the trouble starts, and they're overspending because they've come over here and they've got 5 million pesos or some, big number that's over here. It's a big number. And they think, well, I can help this family and start this business and give to all the different people. And quickly they find out they're in trouble. And then also once you start all these practices, try to keep the camera up so you can see everything. You set yourself up for, people expectations. So, but here's the countryside. I'll just show you as I start up the hill. Been walking about a kilometer up the road here. And it climbs up to the top of the mountain there. So I do this anywhere from a couple of days to 5, 6, 7 days a week. So I like to talk, even though it's difficult to talk and breathe and walk the dog in the other hand all at the same time. So, but it's a beautiful sunny day here. So that's where I think money, matters. So I would suggest, just live well within your means. I think that's what you should do anywhere. I kind of practice anywhere from 50% of what I could spend to 25% or something is my general practice. So if I can't afford to buy, in other words, if I can't afford to buy 2 to 4 of the items, I usually just don't buy it, because the people don't understand that you've got to, once you purchase a home or purchase a new car, or it doesn't matter what you do, well, at some point you got to start fixing it and updating it and replace it at some day. So, and a lot of people stretch themselves out. I got a new car and I spent every dime I got on this new $60,000, $80,000 vehicle because it's my dream. And when they have any difficulty, well, their dreams sold out the door for half the money to somebody else because they didn't do right. That's why it happens in the Philippines a lot. So just take your time and don't rush into things, and understand the value of what your money is worth and what the money is over here as well. And once you get here, I think, like I said, the mistake is that you don't understand you're in the Philippines, and 500 pesos is what most people work for and under a day. So that's you have to reset your money clock, so to speak. So, but well, that's a little bit on money matters. I just thought it warranted a separate video, and there's, again, I could probably talk 2, 4, 6, 8 hours about that. But if you have any questions or comments you want to add to it, that's why it's part of the comments are there. Feel free to jump in and say, I think something else, or I want to add something. Go ahead and chime in, because I don't want to make the videos an hour, 2, 3 hours long. So if people want to start talking about it and it warrants another video, or we can talk about it in the comments, that'd be great. So anyhow, I'll kind of pan around here one last time before I say goodbye. So it's just beautiful. Thanks to all the new subscribers, and channels growing and steadily. So thank you, everybody. Talk to you later.